today I'm going to be doing some witchy readings if that is something you are interested in. If not, you can ask any question you want. I also am doing some moon spread readings if you're interested in what the moon has to say for you today. I also have some moon oracle cards. So when you're doing your questions, if you can write join space and then your question, or if it's a specific thing that you want read, you can write join space witchy if you want a witchy reading. If you do want a witchy reading, I do ask that you write witchy and then your zodiac sign. And then if you want a moon spread reading, if you can write join space and moon spread, or if you want a moon oracle, if you can write a join space moon oracle, or if you just want to ask a general question, just write join space in your question, if that makes any sense. Hopefully it does. Yeah, so we'll go with that, I guess. I'll just switch the cards over. They're going to be slow today. There we go, I think. So next person is Luna with a message. Will my person come towards me soon? Ooh, this is for Luna. Will Luna's person come towards her soon? Let's see. Hi, Brandy. Hi, everyone. I think I've seen Tragically Delicious. I don't even know if I'm saying that right. And some other ones. Everyone's welcome. Hi, Mike. I'm sorry if I missed anybody. Let's just see here. This is the king. Okay, let's just see here. Coming towards you. With the King of Swords, I do feel like your person will be coming towards you. I feel that. You know, the King of Swords is kind of the person who is very logical and very, you know, very real, not into fantasy type things, you know. I feel like this person is the type of person that doesn't really get overly involved in situations and stuff like that. He's kind of very to himself kind of energy. You also have the Two of Wands. Two of Wands is in the dark though. So I'm kind of like feeling like they're kind of like playing it safe kind of energy. They're not really putting a lot of effort into anything. You also have the Page of Wands. Page of Wands is in the dark. So I feel like for this person to come towards you, I feel like you're the one that's going to have to be the one going towards them, if that makes any sense, you know? Yeah, and then you have the Eight of Swords. The Eight of Swords is in the dark as well. I kind of feel like the person is like new perspectives and new ideas and things like that. But it might be a little bit slow at presenting themselves to you. Maybe you'll meet them, but you won't really know that they're your connection unless you like bond together and have that discussion and stuff like that. I feel like they just won't be coming openly and like, you know, that sort of energy. That's what I got for you. Oh, a witchy reading is when I use the cards, kind of just for fun, to see what kind of witch you are and what kind of powers you have and how you can use your powers to serve other people. That's what a witchy reading is. You're welcome. The next person is Brandy with a message. What is coming my way? Ooh, what is coming for Brandy? Brandy? Yeah, Brandy. Making sure I was reading that right. Oh, you want the moon one? Okay, I'll do the moon one. For the moon. The Three of Swords is something you kind of need to think about. And with the Three of Swords, I feel like maybe there's been some difficult decisions that you've had to make. I'm not sure what the moon energy is kind of picking up for you. But I do feel like, this is represents the one you need to think about. So I'm feeling like you need to think about maybe some decisions that were hard to make maybe in your past, or maybe the ones that may be coming up for you soon. The next one is what you need to know. So what you need to know is love. So I feel like there's going to be love coming your way. I don't even know if you know what if you know someone who's coming towards you in love. I do feel like there's a love coming towards you, maybe a potential partner, or maybe just love if you're in a relationship. I don't know your situation, but what you need to know is that you're loved and there's love coming your way. The Ace of Swords. The Ace of Swords is what you need to know. So what you need to know about the Ace of Swords is in the dark, though. The Ace of Swords in the dark is kind of like, don't hesitate. Like if you're making a decision, if you're trying to decide what kind of decisions you need to make, it's like, don't hesitate on it. Don't, whatever your intuition is telling you, whatever your instincts are telling you, listen to that and, don't hesitate on that too much. I also feel like for some of that, like, I feel like there might be a little bit of confusion around something. I don't think confusion is about this as well. I also feel like with the King of Wands here, be brave, be loyal, be confident in whatever it is you're doing. Like if this is a decision-making scenario for you, I'm not sure, but if it is, like, be confident in it. You know what's right, what's wrong, so I feel like you can get a good handle of whatever the situation is. You also have the Black Crow there, so I always feel like that means that someone is going through a phase of transformation. So yeah, I'm excited. Nice, you're single? Oh, then yeah, there's love coming for you somewhere there. That's exciting. You have a thing for crows? So do I. I have a thing for crows too. They're amazing. Next person is Mike. Yes, they're very magical and mysterious, and they're so smart. What did EJ say to her friend about me at Grandma's HB's funeral? What did EJ say to her friends about me? Let's see. What did EJ say to her friends? What did EJ say to her friends? Hi, Miss Moonlight. How are you? Miss Moonlight, if you missed my intro, tonight I told them we're doing witchy readings. I do have a moon spread reading thing and the moon oracle cards. So there's a lot of questions that you can ask, or any question. Getting back to what did EJ tell her friends about Mike at the funeral? Woo, this one wanted to come out. Hierophant, We need a fire Nightbot. He's so wrong about the magical level. So for the Hierophant, I see. The Hierophant, the Hierophant is kind of about tradition, so I don't know if they've been they were kind of like talking about traditions or something that has happened before. I feel like my camera is weird tonight again. I don't know if you can see that, but yeah. I feel like maybe they were asking their friends about advice about you for some reason. I don't know if that makes any sense, but that's what I was getting. The Two of Wands here, the Two of Wands. I don't know if they were like planning something or making decisions about something, traveling, partnership. I don't know what that energy is. I feel like they're discussing something about you that has already happened is what I'm feeling. I'm not sure what that was. Then you have the Lovers in the Dark. The Lovers in the Dark, I kind of feel like like in the dark is kind of about like different values and like not communicating well and stuff. Maybe they were talking about how to communicate better with you, or the lack of communication between the two of you or some sort. I'm not sure what that was. Yeah, the Page of Swords. I feel like the Page of Swords is just kind of like confirming that there was a conversation about you. The Page of Swords, it also means chatty, and well, that it means chatty, but I mean like just more curious about you. Maybe they're asking questions about you. Maybe they're trying to clarify it's something that happened before. I'm not sure. But that's the only thing I got for you from that conversation. Did you hear that, Nightbot? You're welcome, Mike. Next person, Miss Moonlight, Moonspread. I know there was a bunch of people at the top, but I don't know what happened to them. I don't know. I think they joined too soon and then they didn't get added to the list. I don't know. Let's see. Moon reading for Miss Moonlight. Nine of Cups. For the Nine of Cups. The Nine of Cups is what you need to think about. So it looks like you need to think about, indulging yourself in luxury and that sort of thing, the Nine of Cups. I feel that for you. He's also means that you maybe should be thinking about getting some. I don't know, but just feeling happy and that sort of energy. What you need to know is the Eight of Cups in the dark, I feel like they want you to recognize, the moon wants you to recognize some fears about moving on and some fears about trying again, and that sort of energy about being alone. I kind of feel like, the moon is telling you that you need to not be alone anymore. The High Priestess here, she's in the dark as well. This one is what is your challenge. So your challenge, the High Priestess. I feel like maybe there's been some visions. I don't know if you've had some dreams that you've been trying to figure out. But I do feel like the moon wants you to listen to your intuitions and listen to, your connections or your spiritual connections and that sort of thing, Yeah. I feel like maybe there's some kind of a hidden agenda. I don't know if you're the one with the hidden agenda or if somebody has a hidden agenda towards you, but I feel like that might be a challenge for you to figure that out. Number 4 is what secrets you might be hiding. With the Four of Pentacles. Four of Pentacles is in the dark. So I don't know if you've been secretly overspending with the Four of Pentacles. You know, maybe you need to release that energy and don't secretly overly invest in material wealth and that sort of thing. That's what the moon has to tell you. That makes sense. I bought the illustrated Samya Tarot today. Oh, you got caught by the moon. The moon's seen that. You forgot to confront with the moon about that expense, you know. That's funny. The moon got you, yep. That's too funny. Huh. I don't know what happened. Like, there was people at the beginning. I don't know. Is Dr. Fizzat still here? Or Tragically Delicious? I guess they disappeared. I can do a moon reading while we wait, if anybody wants to hear what the Oracle Moonology cards have to say. For anybody who's listening, if anybody who's listening and wants to join, just press space and join. Tragically Delicious? Yes! I keep thinking that that's like a cooking channel or something. I don't know. I always want to like look for it after the reading, but I always forget. I have too many squirrels. See, nothing is set in stone. Ooh, let's see. What is set in stone? I numbered the cards so it's much easier to find them. What is set in stone? Huh. I know the best way to unfold me. Huh. They recommend you you're mentoring towards your goal. That is okay. Staying adaptable to the key for your success. Make sure you're not being led astray. Interesting. I think it's about like changing and stuff. Nothing is yet set in stone. So I guess whatever your decisions are, you can always change them. That's kind of cool. I think they got confused for my intro because I like started my intro and then I stopped it and I started again. Maybe that scared them away. Maybe they thought it was another fake live stream or something. I don't know. Show us the moon cards? All the moon cards? I could do that. I was like feeling awkward. They're so pretty. I can do a general reading for Rodney. I can do a general reading for Rodney. Excuse me. Reading for Rodney. The Knight of Swords. The Two of Swords. Oh, the Queen. What is going on here? Rodney is running away. That's funny. For the Knight of Swords, the Knight of Swords is about being curious and experimenting. I can feel that. Maybe you're going to be getting some messages or something's going to be arriving for you. But whatever it is that you're thinking about, you can go towards it. The Two of Swords. For the Two of Swords, I feel like maybe there are some things that you're not really aware of or things that you haven't thought of that maybe you should be thinking about. I feel like maybe there's been some difficult decisions or trying to choose between the two decisions. Maybe that is what making it a little bit difficult. You also have the crows, so sometimes the crows are about not caring what other people think. The Queen of Cups here, the Queen of Cups, I feel like she's kind of just analyzing the situation, like whatever the difficult decisions was or is, she's kind of like weighing her options on that, trying to analyze whatever that is for you, and trying to be supportive at the same time. The Five of Swords is in the dark with also crows. There's a lot of crows here. You can tell that Rodney really likes crows. He always gets a lot of crows in his cards. He's just attracted to all the crow cards. They always pick up his energy. The Five of Swords. I feel like maybe you're feeling guilty about something. Whatever. Just if that's why the decisions are difficult. Carrying some emotional baggage, maybe some unresolved feelings from something. I don't know what's going on, but I feel like he wants to run away. I don't blame him though. I was gonna fire him earlier. But I didn't fire him. I decided to keep him. Too funny. um. I don't know. Let's go back to the moon thing. Miss Moonlight said to show the moon cards. If anybody is watching, whoever came on, I can't see if anybody's on, but if you're on, you can just write join and join the list. We have witchy spreads, moon spreads. Oh, hi, Dr. Fizza. We could do you now for sure. Dr. Fizza. Ooh. All the cards want to come out at once. They all got excited for you. What's coming next year? Next in near future. Okay. I don't know why I said next future, but what's coming next in near future for Dr. Fizza? What is coming next? The next future. Ooh, lovers. Lovers is in the dark though. Ooh. Let's see. Let's see. Near future. I'm feeling that the lovers is more about something that happened to you in the past. For the lovers, I'm feeling, because the lovers is in the dark, I feel like maybe there was like something that caused you to be codependent, or like just because there was like something that was miscommunicated to you, or there was a misunderstanding of some sort at some point in your future. I'm kind of feeling that a little bit. I'm not sure if you know what that means, but I feel like that has come to an end. Whatever it is like finally come to an end. Like, I don't know if it was something that was been on your mind, your subconscious mind or whatever, but I feel like that is completely, you don't really have any of that energy anymore. But because you're finally released all of whatever that was, you're just ready for a fresh new start, and it has opened up new things for you. With the King of Swords, I feel like, you're more like you're going on a better path or a more positive path than what was you were doing before. With the King of Swords, I also feel like um, there's some you're starting to have some ambition. I don't know if you know what your ambition is, or you're just trying to. Um, I feel like there's still some getting over something, but I feel like whatever this energy is about getting over something has nothing related to do with this, because I feel like that is completely done. I also feel like there's some kind of energy that is opening up um, an energy for you that you're going to have higher standards than what you currently have. Like your standards are going to get higher when you move through this phase that you're going through right now. With the Emperor is also in the dark. There's a lot of energy here. Like a lot of energy just came over. I don't know what that is, but the Emperor, I feel like you may have some unchecked power. Like I'm feeling like you have this ambition or power or whatever this is, but I feel like maybe you're not fully aware of how powerful that energy is for you, or how powerful you can make this happen for you, whatever this is for you. I'm feeling like there's I don't know if it's like the universe is like kind of like pushing you into this direction, but I'm feeling like they're worried that you're going to be a little bit stubborn and you're going to push against it. Just going to clarify on what that means. Clarify. Clarify the Emperor. Um, Strength. The universe wants you to have strength, and don't push the universe away. I'm not sure what this is yet. Maybe the universe, I'm not sure if you know what this is, but the universe is pushing you in this direction of what is coming for you. I feel like something that you may be slightly aware of, but I feel like maybe you don't know how well you're going to do with it, like whatever you've been thinking about, I feel like you're going to be really good at it, more than you're expecting. That's what I got for you. Totally resonant. Oh, thank you. Hi, NJ. How are you? NJ. Has P dreamt about me? Ooh, has P dreamt about you? NJ, if you I'm also doing witchy readings tonight and moon spread readings. I'm also doing some moon oracle card readings if you're interested in that as well. Let's just see here. The world, huh? There's some cards that really want to come out. The the world is in the dark. No, the world's not in the dark. The world's in light. I don't know why I was thinking the world is in the dark. The world in the dark represents don't be persuaded by something. I don't know if that is an energy or a message that you need to hear. But for the sun, I'm feeling like the sun. Why do I say the sun? I keep saying cards that I'm not even they're not even here. For the sun, it's like joy and abundance. So maybe that is what P is thinking about or dreaming about right now, because I keep saying things that are not even on these cards. Weird. I feel like, there's going to be some wholeness, some abundance, some success, whatever that means for you. Huh. I'm not even sure if this energy has anything to do with P, but there's a lot of energy that is coming for you all of a sudden. I don't know what it is. The Seven of Cups. The Seven of Cups is kind of about like making the right decision, like all these cups here. You don't know which of these cups are like a blessing and which ones are a curse. It's kind of like, like really think about your decisions that you're making. Like really think about what you're doing and how you want to move forward from what you're doing. You also have the moon here. And with the moon being in the dark, I feel like there's some things you're just not fully aware of. Some illusions and like maybe some fears are blocking you from moving forward. I don't know if you know what this is. So he had dreamt of it? Possibly, possibly. Energies change constantly. So just because one reader picked up that energy at that moment doesn't mean it's not true with another reader. Energies are constantly changing and the universe is constantly, you know, the moon doesn't stop turning, or the earth or the sun, they just keep going. They just keep going. They don't stop. Um, the moon does represent dreams as well, so that I feel like that is like he maybe have been dreaming about you or thinking about you for sure. With the moon card, that is definitely a possibility. Though, I feel like the moon also wants you to trust your intuition, like release some anxiety, release what is blocking you. I don't know if there's been like the difficult decisions that's been going on with you right now, but I feel like I keep feeling like like you need to trust your intuition. You need to um focus on what is the next step that you're going into, because you also have the magician. I feel like the magician wants you to have more confidence and wants you to release any negativity you may be having, release any stress, any anxiety, any worry, because you need to have confidence right now. You need to be um determined and motivated for what is coming for you. Remember I said that you're going through a phase of transformation? I feel like your phase is now ending. That's how I'm feeling. Like there's so much energy right now for you, Amanda. I'm sorry, Amanda. Why did I say Amanda? I was thinking about somebody else. But Jay, I mean, like I feel like this is when we're talking about you're going through a phase and like there was a bunch of negative energy around you. I feel like now that negative energy is being released. But to get to that final push for this energy to be over, you kind of need to, make sure you release it completely. Like, be confident and all that sort of energy is what I got for you. Hi, Hot Sun. How are you? Hi, Victoria. How are you? Yes, NJ, it is. Hot Sun and Victoria, I'm doing Witchy Tarot spread. So what that means is if you want to know what kind of witch you are, what kind of powers you may have, I'm doing those spreads. I'm also doing a moon spread, and I'm also doing a moon oracle card reading if that is something you're interested. But I am open to any question at all. Just to let you know. Hi, X. How are you? Hot. Next person is Hot Sun. What are Andrew's thoughts and feelings about me? Ooh. What does Andrew think about Hot? I guess. I guess a lot. Okay, one card at a time here. What does Andrew think about Hot Sun? What does Andrew think about Hot Sun? Let's see. The strength. I feel like he thinks that you're confident or you're a good person. Maybe he thinks that you're loyal and honest. I can feel that energy. The Ace of Swords. The Ace of Swords. I feel like he wants to. I feel like maybe he's been confused about some things about you, but I feel like he's starting to understand whatever was confusing him before. Whatever was confusing Andrew before. I feel like he's kind of like figuring it out. You have the High Priestess, so I feel like whatever was confusing him about you before, he's like kind of like figuring it out. Maybe not completely, but he's more at peace out of whatever it was before. Like he has a different point of view or sees you differently now all of a sudden. I don't know if that makes any sense to you, but the High Priestess here as well is kind of like thinking about you and having some visions about you and just kind of like taking the time to have some stillness and reflect. Maybe reflect on some past things that have happened. You know, also with the Ace of Swords, I feel like these two are really connected. With the Eight of Swords, is kind of like he was kind of like scared to say what needed to be said. So I don't know if he actually said something to or not. Maybe he decided not to. Maybe he figured out what it was confusing him. Maybe that has something to do with it. But he's been doing a lot of self-reflection. Yeah, with the High Priestess. Um, hmm I feel like there's a little bit of restrictions about anxiety. I don't know if that's your anxiety or their anxiety, but I feel like there's kind of like second guessing just because they're having some self doubts and that sort of energy. Mm. He hasn't said anything to you yet? Okay. You're waiting for him to say something. Okay, okay. Yeah, there's some fears about saying something to you that Andrew feels that needs to be said. I feel like he's like has a lot of anxiety and second guessing on that. Yeah, I don't know. But I feel like whatever was confusing him, whatever was bothering him, is kind of like come to terms with it, like kind of figured it out. Maybe I'm not sure what exactly he's thinking about. I'm not sure. You're welcome. You. Okay. Next person is X. So what will move forward in your life in being abundant? Ooh. What is going to move forward for X? Whoops. This one wanted to be out. Okay. This is for X. So what is going to come forward for you? The Hierophant. The Hierophant is in the dark. I feel like I'm feeling like whatever's coming towards you or for you, I feel like there might be a little bit of energy that is blocked. But I feel like there is something that is kind of like sitting there waiting for you. Is kind of just some energy is kind of like blocking it for some reason. You know, I'm feeling like maybe some of this blocked energy is from hanging on to something that's happened in your past. So it could be like a past person or a past situation that happened before, or it could be like just something from your past, or like something that you've had for a very long time that isn't really serving you, but is kind of like weighing down your energy for some reason. You also have the Tower. The Tower is also in the dark, but with the Tower in the dark, I'm kind of feeling it's more about um like a new start. Like I feel like whenever you figure out what that is, there's kind of like a new start for you. You're gonna be able to rebuild your energy, rebuild whatever it is that you have to rebuild within yourself, you know? Maybe rebuild your confidence or your motivation or whatever that is for you. Because right now I feel like your strength is in the dark, but I feel like once you release this, you will have your strength, you'll have your courage, you'll have all of that back, you know? With the Knight of Pentacles is kind of also in the dark. I'm feeling with the Knight of Pentacles in the dark is kind of like just being a little bit unfocused and a little bit of maybe impulsive and thinking too much or thinking too quickly. But I do feel like this, whatever's coming for you is going to be like a big change, you know? There is an obstacle you're going to have to cross over to get to this big change, it feels like. I don't know, it could be a person, it could be a situation, it could be just maybe something like sometimes we like something happens and we haven't really fully went through all the emotions of it, you know? We just kind of put it on the back burner like, oh no, I'm fine, no problem, I'm good with it. But then like our subconscious mind is like, no, you're not done going through the feelings, you know? That's what I got for you. You're welcome. Angie with the message. I told Pete that I dreamt of him when was 6. Oh, if you tell P what happened, okay, when you were 6, what would be his reaction? Okay. What would P's reaction be if Angie told him about her dream when she was 6? Hierophant. The Hierophant is popular tonight. There we go. For the Hierophant, I feel like the Hierophant just kind of like picking up some kind of learning thing. Huh, that is interesting. I'm wondering if like P's energy is just an energy to recharge your energy. Like uh, like you know, like I feel like there's a strong connection between the two of you, but you're not really connecting well, or you're not really communicating to each other all that much. So I feel like his energy, maybe even when you were 6, his energy was just to recharge your energy. You know? I feel like there's some life lessons that the universe wants you to do, but maybe when your energy is feeling too low, you think about P just for a quick recharge, you know? You also have the King of Wands here. The King of Wands, it's kind of like having bigger visions, having some honor and respect for yourself, having some confidence in yourself and just feeling proud. I feel like the universe wants that for you. You also have the star. Even though the star is in the dark, I feel like it's more about um, don't miss your opportunities. Release that negativity. You don't need to hang on to this negativity. You can release it to the universe. You don't need to hold on to it. Release anything that may be worrying you or that sort of thing. Anything that may be confusing you or troubling you. I feel like it's just now is the time to release it. You also have the Emperor in the dark. With the Emperor in the dark, I kind of feel like um, the energy in the dark. I'm kind of like feeling that maybe there's been something you haven't really put your finger onto it. Maybe um, there's something you thought about doing or something you want to do, but you haven't really done it. You're just thinking about, oh, maybe one day I'll do this. There's maybe one day I'll go there. Kind of energy. I kind of feel like, um, yeah, like whatever you're thinking about, now's the time to do it. Like if you're planning, I don't know, a trip somewhere or um, I don't know, starting another YouTube channel. Like I don't know if you have a YouTube channel or not or whatever. Whatever it is, I just feel like whatever you're thinking about, now's the time to do it. I feel like with the last reading as well, it's like you have the energy now. I feel like you're able to release peas now. I feel like, when you release all of your worries and all that sort of thing, you won't need peas energy anymore. You're going to be able to have the confidence and strength and the pride to move on. I just kind of feeling that energy for you. You want to start something? Okay, well, the universe wants you to do it. I don't know what it is, but they say you have the strength, you have I feel like it will give you a lot of pride, a lot of confidence in yourself. Victoria. Ooh, Victoria. Can you tell me what your zodiac sign is? I need a zodiac sign to do a Witchy reading. You're welcome, Anjay. Gemini. Ooh. That is awesome. You're a fairy witch like me. That is awesome. Let's see. Okay, try to get them all to fit on here. I feel like, I don't know. There we go. I don't know, can you see all that? We can't see all that. Okay, well, I'll do one side and then I'll show the other side. Number one is your witchy power. So this is the power that you have. You have the Knight of Wands. So for the Knight of Wands, I feel like your power is about being able to inspire other people. You know, like I feel like your discovery and your potential to be free and your potential to inspire others and come up with ideas and be creative is very strong. Nine of Cups is about how to embrace yourself as a mystic being, you know, whatever mystic being that you connect well with. The Nine of Cups is in the dark though. So I kind of feel like to embrace your mystic being completely, like to really have that spiritual awakening that is waiting for you, is to, you know, be happy and don't have unrealistic wants, you know? Like, I feel like whatever you want, you can do it. Don't feel like your wants are unrealistic or not important or, you know, don't have any meaning kind of energy, you know? I feel like, you know, you're down at the mountain because in the dark, I feel like you need to make your way back up, and that will help you be able to practice your powers and practice your spiritual being and like discover new things about yourself. You also have the Three of Pentacles. With the Three of Pentacles, I feel like having a collaboration, you know, um, maybe finding someone who shares your spirituality or shares your same interest in this, and you guys can like learn something together. That is what is going to help you gain your witchy knowledge. You know, maybe have a little mentor or someone who can help you out in that department, and that will like spark that light, you know. You'll have the Five of Wands. The Five of Wands is how you can be of service to other people. You can't really see that, but the Five of Wands is how you can be of service to other people. So I'm kind of feeling like it's about maybe having some teamwork and maybe just helping other people with their spirituality once you are fully connected with your own. Like whatever, if you're having a mentor teach you, maybe you'll get, once you get to a certain level where you're confident with yourself, confident with your spirituality, you'll be able to mentor someone else. And that will be a great service for other people. Yeah, for a fairy witch is like you're able to talk to animals. You're able to connect with spirits, and you're able to connect with fae energy. Being a fairy witch doesn't mean that you are a fairy. Some people get confused, but a fairy witch, it means that you have the ability to communicate and use the fairy energy. And you know, fairies are very tricky to work with. So if you're curious in that, I suggest you read a lot about fairy energy. Leave them some sugar to attract them to you. So the next person is Amira. Oh, what is a hide hustle? Oh, side hustle. What is a good side hustle? Let's see. What is a good hide hustle? What is a good hide hustle? I feel like, yeah, definitely something with animals if you are a fairy witch. And, fairy witches are very, very into nature and animals and that sort of thing. So anything gardening, um, you know, animals, spirits, if you're able to connect with spirits, maybe mediumships or that sort of thing. But let's just see what the cards have to say. Strength. Be strong. Be your powerful self. Be a lioness. Ooh, the Knight of Cups. Maybe a love doctor. I can feel that energy for you too. You know? Fairies represent sex and sexual pleasures, and they also represent power and passion. A lot of passion. That is funny. Or those who came out. Yeah, that is pretty cool. The next person is Amira. Sorry, Amira. Amira is next. Oh, Amira deleted her question. Oh, you're here. Okay, Amira, what was your question? You're welcome, Victoria. Okay, I see Amira's question now. What does Dondre, what is Dondre's intentions and feelings towards me? Okay, this is for Amira. What is Dondre's, or it's Dondry, right? Dondry. I remember that now. Dondry. Intentions towards Amira. Let's see. Ooh, Two of Wands. For the Two of Wands, I feel like his intentions is like, I feel like he's able to see a bigger picture, he's able to see something that is, that was confusing him before, I feel like he's just being able to figure things out now. I feel like he kind of still needs to, like, weigh some options, maybe weigh some things that are going on with him, like, internally. I don't really think it has anything to do with you. Also have the Knight of Pentacles in the dark. With the Knight of Pentacles in the dark, kind of feeling like, I don't know if he's been working or like working a lot or trying to find work, but I do feel like that situation has been improving for him. I feel like his intentions towards you is not really a strong energy right now. I just feel like he has a lot of things that are going on with them. With the Nine of Wands as well, it's kind of like trying to test some boundaries, maybe putting up some boundaries, maybe testing some boundaries, maybe just, with the Six of Cups as well, I feel like there's something about return. I feel like there's a lot of energy about work, like going to work as well, going back to work. I don't know if any of those energies resonate with you at all, Amira, but I feel like yeah, let's just clarify that though. What are his intentions towards Amira? Seven of Swords. Seven of Swords is kind of about, you know, just moving quickly but quietly at the same time. I feel like he's kind of like all over the place in his thoughts and emotions right now. I feel like he's not really coming clean with anything. Hi, Richie. How are you? That's what I got for you, Amira. The energy I'm picking up right now is just all over the place. Yeah, tonight I have Witchy reading spread, so that is about like finding out what is your witchy power and how to use that power and how that power will serve you. I also do have some moon reading spreads that we can do. I kind of think like, but the moon kind of tells you about what you can look at, what you need to know, what challenges you have. I also have some moon oracle card readings if you want some of these as well. If you do want a witchy reading, then you have to write witchy and your zodiac sign. Like write join witchy and then your zodiac sign. I do need a zodiac sign for a witchy reading. But yeah. So there's a lot of things to choose from. If is Nightbot being mean again? That's not nice. Your right eye is stinging? Oh no. That sucks. Is it like allergies or something? That really sucks. I hate when I have watery, itchy eyes from allergies. Stinging. Huh. Which one, Libra? I get a lot of Libra people wanting readings. That is funny. I guess I have like a Libra magnet, I feel like. That's cool. I like it. That sure been playing me up on and off for a while. Okay, that kind of sucks. So next person, Rachie with a witchy reading. Okay, so for Libra, Libras are really good at being love witches. So Libras make the best love potions, and they're really good at playing matchmaker and that sort of thing. Let's just see what your powers are specifically. Oops. The devil. Ooh. Maybe you're also really good at black magic. You never know. But, you know, the devil can also mean sexual pleasures, so that goes along the lines of being a love witch, you know? For love readings, they always want to know when they're going to get some, right? Let's see here. Yeah, so for this one, the devil is your witchy power. I can see that. Some witchy powers. You're definitely feeling like some either devilish kind of behavior or like yeah, definitely in the love witch situation. You know, very much so is your power. You also have the Six of Wands. The Six of Wands is in the dark. This is how to embrace your witchiness. Like this is something that you're hiding within yourself that you haven't really fully tapped into to expand your power and your witchiness or mystic being, whichever mystic being you can relate with. Um, you know, the Six of Wands is about, you know, having success and attracting attention towards you. but it's in the dark. So I feel like you need to really embrace your powers to attract people to you, and you're not really doing that right now, you know? You need to turn the card around so you can like fully embrace what you need to embrace to be your mystic self. The Two of Swords is about how to practice using your powers and mysticness. Hi, Sleep God. How are you? The Two of Swords. For the Two of Swords, for your how to practice is kind of like taking time to think, taking time to, connect with your inner spirits, connect with yourself inside, like connect with your intuition, connect with your spirit guides, and all that stuff. It's like all the answers that you need for your powers, all the answers you need to find is within yourself. It's not, you won't find what you need to find in a book. It's within yourself. You need to look within yourself for answers. Forgot a card there. For the Five of Swords, this is how to gain a witchy knowledge. So, again, with the crows, I feel like a lot of your witchy knowledge is within yourself. You have the Five of Swords in the dark, though. With the Five of Swords in the dark, it's kind of about, you know, considering the situation and kind of like realigning your energies and realigning stuff within yourself and that sort of thing. I feel like it's also about not feeling guilty. Don't feel like you're not worthy or any of those energies. You also have a lot of black crows here, and the black crows, they can represent going through a phase of transformation, but they can also represent don't caring what other people think. If people don't want you to be a witch, who cares? Do what you want. Don't listen to what they're saying. You know? Ace of Swords here is about how to be a service to other people. I can't really see that, but this is the Ace of Swords. It's how to be a service to other people. So it's kind of like, if it feels right, it's right. If it feels wrong, it's wrong kind of energy. It's about having some positive energy and vibes that are going on within yourself and that sort of thing, you know? Yeah. I feel like it's going to be like a lot of phases of trying to figure out what is confusing you, what's right, what's wrong. I feel like there's going to be a lot of that going on if you try to tap into your spirituality. Oh, thank you, Miss Moonlight, for sharing Cameron's channel. Oh, good job, Rachie. You got it. Hi, Janice. You're welcome. Yes, you're on time. We still have an hour left. Oh, so the next person is Sleep God. Sorry, Sleep God. I almost missed your message. Or is Sleep God still here? Do I have 4 options that want me? Okay. Sleep God. Do I have 4 options that want you? Okay, so you want to know if you have 4 options. Does Sleep God have 4 options that are waiting for him? Does Sleep God have 4 options that are waiting for them? These 2 came out for sure. My phone does that all the time. My phone is always doing weird things for him. Sometimes I'm in the middle of doing something, it just restarts itself. I don't even know how it does that. Okay, is there 4 options? Considering the number 4 came out first, I'm gonna say yes. Like, what are the chances of that happening? I don't know. The 4 of Cups does represent yes anyway, so the 4 of Cups also represents, trying to find balance within your inner peace, like find balance within yourself, and like it's okay to take time to like do some reflection and take time to relax and think things through. I feel like there's a little bit of waiting. I feel like some of your options may be a little bit on a waiting period for you. You also have the Seven of Swords here. The Seven of Swords, I feel like um one of your options might be tricky or trickster. I don't know if your options are like things or people, but I feel like one of them might be like a trickster, kind of like um maybe not what it appears to be for some reason. Yeah. But they maybe just be going through a phase of transformation themselves, or whatever this situation is. There's a little bit of a um, situation going on there for some reason. Oh. Maybe they need time for some reflection or planning. Maybe some of the options need more planning. The Ten of Swords, I feel like the Ten of Swords is something's going to come to an end with a new beginning. So I feel like maybe one of your options will change to a different option, if that makes any sense for you. But, I feel like one of your options is not set in stone. There might be another possibility that you haven't considered. But, whatever this new thing is going to be better than what it's replacing itself with. It's going to come with a positive light. It's going to come with, some strength and sort of thing like that. But I feel like it may also come with a little bit of struggles for some reason. Yeah, I feel like there's something here that might be not what you think it is or not what it appears to be, because the moon is also about illusions, right? Um, I feel like maybe something may, you know, yeah, I don't know. Kind of feeling that energy for you. Yeah. Just be aware of the trickster, or whatever is not what it seems to be. But if you let that option go, there is a different one that is better for you anyway. So that's what I got for you, sleep god. I am right? Oh, good. Thank you for that. That's encouraging. Next person is Cameron. Cameron, you want a Leo reading? Cameron is here. Leo reading for Cameron. Ooh, Leo reading for Cameron. Ooh, you got the star. The King of Wands. There's a lot of energy here. The star's a little bit in the dark though. I don't know if you've been like losing some faith or losing some hope about something, but you have the star in the dark. Let's see here. I feel like there's been something that you missed out on, or something that you haven't fully discovered, or potential that you haven't really tapped into there with the star, Cameron. You also have the King of Wands in the dark. With the King of Wands in the dark, I kind of feel like maybe you've been a little bit restless lately, maybe been a little impulsive lately, I just feel that energy that's going on around you. I feel like maybe your impulsiveness may make um, your expectations too high because you're going too fast. If that makes any sense. You had the Hierophant. The Hierophant's in the dark too. You had them all in the dark, Cameron. Like, what's going on here? There's a lot of self doubt, a lot of blocked energy. I don't know, but the Hierophant too is kind of like, maybe having a little bit of stress and anxiety about something. Maybe a little bit too much ego. Cameron doesn't have too much ego, right? um, yeah, and then you have the Three of Pentacles. Three of Pentacles is in the dark. So I feel like the Three of Pentacles is in the dark. Threes are always about teamwork and collaboration and something like that. So I don't know. Maybe the cards are kind of telling you like it's time to collab with somebody, try to work with somebody. Um, mhm. You know, I feel like the cards are telling you, like, it's time to accept that challenge. I don't know what your challenge is for you, Cameron, but I feel like the cards want you to accept the challenge that may be coming your way. Yes, you can, Rachie. Just join the list again. Oh, I guess there's nobody in the list, so I guess you don't really have to if nobody's in the list. Hi, Fool. How are you? Fool, if you want to join the list, just write join with a space and your question. I am doing witchy readings tonight. I'm also doing moon readings and any reading. Like, you can ask any question you want. But for a witchy reading, I need your zodiac sign. A witchy reading is about to find out what kind of mystic being you are, what are your powers, and how you can use those powers to serve other people. A moon reading is more about what you need to know and what challenges you may be facing. But you can ask any question. You can ask any question as well if you would like. You have to write join before your question. Sorry, Fool. It's join space and then your question. And like clarify if you do want a witchy reading, a moon reading, or just a general question. Hi, Gaming Like a Girl. How are you? The next person is Rachie with a moon reading. Also tonight is the waxing gibbous moon phase if anybody is interested. So if anybody is wondering if they should have a second date or not, tonight is a good night to plan a second date. Or tomorrow, like while we're in this little gibbous moon phase, waxing gibbous moon phase. I forgot to say that earlier. There's a lot of magic going on there, Cameron. Miss Moonlight, oh my god, we need to fire Nightbot. Miss Moonlight is way more magical than that. For the Knight of Cups, the Knight of Cups is what you need to think about. Maybe what you need to think about is becoming a love doctor, a love witch, a love fairy. I don't know, whatever you want to call your mystic being. I feel like you're not really tapping into it. You need to think about it. The Knight of Cups in the dark also represents, not being satisfied, not having romance. Kind of like faking some intentions, kind of like being all over the self, maybe having an overactive imagination about things as well. Maybe that is something you also need to think about. You also have the Five of Wands. The Five of Wands is what you need to know. The Five of Wands, I kind of feel like there's some kind of like inner conflict, like something you've been avoiding or avoiding facing that is like within yourself, Yeah. I also kind of feel like it's about working with someone else or like working on compromises and that sort of thing, like finding solutions for compromisation. You also have the Three of Cups. The Three of Cups is what is your challenge? So I don't know if you've been challenged with social or social events. Maybe some social events have been challenging for you, or they will be challenging for you soon, kind of energy. Three of Cups is in the dark, though. I feel like um, maybe your challenge is having a lack of support and needing some kind of break to recharge yourself. I feel like maybe some people have been like gossiping about you, running their mouth on you, or something like that, or like overstepping their boundaries. I kind of feel that energy as well of what has been challenging for you. And this is kind of like what you have that can help you out with all of this thing. Like, what are the solutions for all of this? It's a 10 of Cups, so I feel like, whatever these energies are, you can just release them. You don't need them, because the 10 of Cups comes with like a positive change, right? Positive changes can come for you. Positive change comes with love and balance and commitments and, a new start. You have the whole rainbow here, so that is some good positive energy for you. Hi, Jackie. How are you? Thank you for coming. Jackie, I am doing witchy readings. A witchy reading is when we use the cards to look about what is your witchy, what kind of witch you are, what kind of witchy powers you have, and how you can use those powers to serve other people. For a witchy reading, I ask that people do a join space witchy with their zodiac sign, or I'm also doing moon readings. If you want a mood spread, you can write join moon spread. Or if you want a moon oracle card reading for moonology, you can just write join moon oracle. Or any question at all. It doesn't matter what the question is. Just we have options on Witchy Wednesday. Hi, Fool! Okay, so Fool wants a witchy reading. I think you said your zodiac sign before, but I forgot what it was. I don't know. Hi, Fool, can you put in your zodiac sign again? I lost what it was. Nightbot is definitely broken. Jackie is much more magical than that. Taurus, right, Taurus. Taurus are generally good at being a cottage witch. So a cottage witch is someone who has a really really good at gardening and have a green thumb and that sort of thing. They're also good at like cooking and that sort of thing. And they're kind of good at deeply tuning into like the animal kingdom, so you're able to talk to animals and communicate with animals and that sort of thing. Maybe even have a little bit of a spiritual animal, or like a spirit animal that is helping you out. So let's just see what kind of witch you are. I mean, like, what kind of powers you have and how you can use them. Ooh, this is a lot of power here. For what your witchy power is the Page of Cups. So the Page of Cups, I feel like maybe you'd be really good at using tarot to help people, or maybe you're really good at using not just tarot. Tarot is not the only form of using something to communicate with other people and giving messages. Like, you can use stones, you can use crystals, you can use charms. There's lots of different ways where you can use things to, or spirits, if you're able to talk to spirits. That is another thing that you can use to send messages to people. So I feel like sending people messages is one of your strongest points of your powers that you have. For the King of Swords, the King of Swords is like how you can fully embrace your powers. So for the King of Swords, I'm kind of feeling like, being emotionally supportive to people, like really focusing on your wisdom and controlling your own feelings. They say the first thing about becoming a witch is learning how to control your own chaos, right? So your own chaos is controlling your feelings and controlling your emotions and all that sort of thing. So I feel like, yeah, to embrace your spiritual self is learning to control your chaos, that sort of thing. Then you have the King of Wands. With the King of Wands here, I feel like this is how you can practice, like how you can practice increasing your spirituality, increasing your powers, and that sort of thing. It's kind of like being a leader. Maybe like by showing people what you can do will actually make your powers stronger, Like sometimes, like when I first started reading tarot, I was really bad at it, but I feel like the more I do it, the better I get. Like every time I do another reading, I'm better at it than I was before. Like every single reading is better and better and better, So practice makes perfect is what I'm trying to say here. You just kind of like practicing on people is how you will, um, embrace that and how you will practice doing it. It's more about practicing on other people than practicing by yourself. For the Nine of Wands is about how to gain your witchy knowledge. So where you're going to find this knowledge. For the Nine of Wands, I feel like it's about finding them by like pushing your boundaries, pushing yourself beyond what you can do. If you try something and it doesn't work out, like try it again. Push yourself to do it again. Try it differently, try it better. It's just about pushing yourself. This one is how you can be a service. You don't really see it, but the last two here. This one is the King of Pentacles in the dark. So this is how you can serve other people. I'm King of Pentacles. King of Pentacles is like making money. Make money with your business. It's like making money with your spirituality, maybe. But it's in the dark, and is the Knight of Cups. For the Knight of Cups, I feel like it's about self-care. So self-care could be about doing some self-reflection and just kind of like focusing on your inner intuition, your inner instincts. Focusing on controlling that chaos kind of thing. I feel that energy, and that's how working on that can really help you serve other people. Maybe you'll be able to help other people learn how to control their chaos and figure out their personalities. Yeah. I feel like being a Taurus itself is kind of like helps you be grounded and stable and, have that ambition to help other people. Richie, 99%. That's better. Hi, Fool. Yeah, that's what we got. I guess there's nobody who's next. Did Janus get a turn? I don't remember. I just don't remember doing his reading. I wasn't sure. Maybe. Oh, Witchy Aquarius Sun? Okay, that's what it was. Is Jaina still here? Maybe he got tired of waiting. I don't know. I feel like I need to practice doing the readings a little faster. I feel like I'm slow. Okay. Maybe I'll just do it, and if he comes back, you can just tell him um, that I did his reading. I don't know. So, witchy reading for Janus. Aquarius. Aquariuses are the chaotic witches. They're really good at controlling their chaos and creating chaos. Chaotic witches can control the weather, they can control the lightning, the thunder, and all that sort of thing. They control, the sun, the rainbows. Let's just see what the witchiness has to say. Ooh, the Empress. The Empress is in the dark. Huh. Maybe besides controlling the weather, they can control fertility. I feel that. Um, you know, I feel like maybe it's about releasing some of that chaos, and using it for good. You got the moon and the world here, so I feel like you control all of that. I feel like that is what your powers are, is controlling, you know, earthy things and not so earthy things up in the sky. um, yeah, the Seven of Wands. The Seven of Wands, this is about embracing yourself as a mystic being. I feel like we can connect with, some other mystics, other things that are not human, or other things that are not mundanes. For the Seven of Wands, I feel like, there might be a little bit of a challenge, but I feel like whatever the challenge is, it's kind of like really worth fighting for it. But I feel like whatever it is that you need to embrace is kind of like within yourself. So you need to like meditate and do that sort of thing. Like just really connect with your intuition and your instincts to be able to really use it well. You have the Ace of Wands as well. The Ace of Wands is in the dark, but this is how to practice. So I feel like looking for new opportunities and don't focus on hesitation. Like if you want to try something, try it. Don't second guess yourself, just try it. If it doesn't work, you can do it again. That kind of energy is how you will practice being your spiritual your spiritual being. Then this is how to gain your witchy knowledge. So maybe, being the tower in the dark is kind of like rebuilding it, So if you're not aware of your spiritual being or your mystic, maybe the first thing you need to do is kind of like figure out what kind of mystic being you are. What do you want to refer to yourself as, a witch, a warlock, a seer? Like there's so many different ones. I have met some vampires, I have met some werewolves out there. There's so many, so you can connect with those and like kind of like figure out which one you are. I feel like that is what's going to help you gain your witchy knowledge as a foundation as where to start. You also have the Ace of Pentacles, and I can't really see the Ace of Pentacles. The Ace of Pentacles is also in the dark, but it's kind of again about finding that self that is kind of like within yourself. Finding something that is confusing you and like working towards it. Maybe even make some money out of it. I feel like I'm missing a card. No, I'm not missing a card. So this one, yeah, for Pentacles, serving others can also mean about, helping other people to find their spirituality, maybe whatever it is that you're doing, you can actually make money from it. And it'll be like a two for one deal. You're helping them and they're helping you financially. So I feel like, yeah, that's kind of sounds fun. Is Nightbot being a butt? Nightbot is doing oracle card readings now for Rodney. Nightbot is just gonna like take over. That's fine, right? I feel like Nightbot needs his own new YouTube channel. That is cute. He's not doing a great job. Keep telling you to fire him, but you know. And I bought live. We just sit here and listen to what Nightbot says. Oh gosh, imagine. That is too funny. The future. Yeah. Oh, cool. Nightbot pulls a card. That'd be fun. Miss Moonlight keeps getting the same one, it looks like. Well, you know, they say the ones that give you a hard time are probably the ones that are crushing on you, you know? It is quiet tonight. I told Ronnie to be quiet tonight because I told him that I'm expecting it to be as busy as last night. Because last night, usually my Tuesdays are really quiet, so I wasn't expecting all those people. But then they came. So I'm like, now that I'm expecting it, they won't come. That is good. I like quiet. That is so cute. That is cute that the Nightbot can like do things like that. I'm surprised a lot more people don't use Nightbot. I guess. Oh, NJ. Hi, NJ. You have another question? Not even to let the compliments go to your motherboard. I love that. That is so funny. NJ, what is your question? What's the advice for me regarding pee? Ooh, let's see. What is the advice regarding pee for NJ? What is the advice does the cards have about pee for NJ? The cards are all going the wrong way. Oops, there we go. Advice, huh? The Tower. I feel like because the Tower's in the dark is kind of like representing a new start, you know? Something where you have to restart something from the ground up and rebuild it, you know? So I'm feeling a lot of rebuilding, rebuilding yourself, rebuilding your spirituality maybe, just rebuilding that confidence and that sort of thing. You also have the King of Wands. With the King of Wands, I feel like, like have big visions, have big ideas, like make up some goals, some future planning, that sort of thing. I can feel that for you. Hi, Divine Grace. How are you? I can just feel like, yeah, a lot of that energy. You also have the Eight of Wands. The Eight of Wands is also in the dark. The Eight of Wands, I kind of feel like it's about, having some fast-paced changes. I feel like now that your energy has changed, there are going to be a lot of changes. Some of them might come quickly, some of them might come unexpectedly. I just feel a lot of that energy for you. With the Ten of Cups, I feel like all the energy that you had before has come to an end. With it, there's like a new positive beginning here. A new fresh start for you with the Rainbow of Cups. I feel like there's going to be like some new commitments, some new energy. You know, so finding your balance and just realigning yourself with some good vibes. I could feel that for you. Yeah, I feel like you needing that P energy. I feel like is not. I feel like whatever it was, I feel like it's going to slowly start to fade away, if that makes any sense. Hi, Divine Grace. You can ask for any reading you want, like whatever question you want. You can also ask for a witchy reading. A witchy reading is when I use the cards to see what kind of spiritual being you are, what kind of powers you have, and how you can use them to serve you. If you do want a witchy reading, you can just write join space with witchy and a zodiac sign, or you can ask for a moon reading, or you can ask for a moon oracle card reading if that is something you're interested in, or like any question yet you have is good as well. Franklin's feelings towards you. Ooh, this is for Divine Grace. Franklin's feelings towards Grace. All the cards just took a fit on me here. One card at a time, eh? One card at a time. What are... Okay. Strength. He won't leave you alone? Oh no. Aww. That's kind of sweet and annoying at the same time. I get it. I get it. Okay, let's just see here. What is going on? Strength. For strength, I'm kind of feeling like maybe that Franklin just kind of like likes how you are. Maybe you're loyal and you're like a trusting type of person, and that is what they're attracted to, you know? Maybe you're just honest and friendly and have that, you know, lion personality where you're just loyal and confident in yourself, and they're attracted to that, you know? The Nine of Wands is in the dark. With the Nine of Wands in the dark, I kind of feel like it's kind of like goes well with the Strength card. You know, the nines in general can represent strength and courage, but because it's in the dark, I kind of feel like um, he's kind of like struggling and kind of like feeling overwhelmed with his own emotions. And I feel like this person has trouble trusting other people, but for some reason they really feel like they can trust you. Huh. That is interesting. You have the hangman. The hangman is kind of like seeing things from a different perspective. So I don't know if there's like something you can do to help him out to redirect his energy in a different way, you know? Like not like I feel like what he's getting from you is kind of like what's attracting him to you. But if there's something that you can give him without giving him love, you know, maybe some advice on how to trust other people, or some advice on how to find love, or where to find love. I don't know. I'm just feeling like maybe if you look at it from a different angle because you have the hangman, that will serve you more in stopping the situation. Because I feel like, yeah, he's really needing what you're providing, even though you don't mean to. It's just kind of like the character that you are. Um, yeah, so like a redirecting him in a different light. You also have the Queen of Cups here. The Queen of Cups is kind of like, yeah, reanalyze the situation. Like, use your intuition, use your instincts, and what advice you think would be beneficial to him, or like which direction you can point him towards, you know? That sort of thing. I feel like this person is easily persuaded anyway, so I feel like, you know, maybe you can just come up with something and you do tell him. Yeah, I feel like telling him to go is not going to go. I feel like you kind of like need to persuade him in a different direction, you know? Like say, hey, I'm not looking for someone right now, but you know what? You know, maybe if you, I don't know, change up where you're going, find a hobby, you know, sometimes if you find like join a bowling league or something like that, just name something. You know, if you join something like that, you'll meet new people, and you know, that sort of energy, you know, just kind of like redirecting his energy in a different light. I feel like is what the cards are kind of like recommending here, you know. But I feel like he would really like your advice and redirecting. Anjay with a witchy question. Okay, witchy power. What is Anjay's witchy power? You're welcome. So Anjay, you're a fairy witch. Ooh, that's exciting. Fairy witches are really good at communicating with animals. Some, you know, witchy fairies have a like spiritual animal. A witchy fairy isn't really like witchy fairies aren't fairies. They are fairies that can use witchy energy. I mean, fairy energy. You know, so like they are able to attract fairies towards them. They're able to use their energy to make their own intuition stronger. Kind of like using spirits, you know, like some like you being a fairy witch, you can also are able to talk to animals and spirits and fairies and able to use their energy to help you out with your mystic self, you know? So you're also good with that sort of thing, like just communicating with that sort of thing. And like connecting with fairies is not the same as connecting with angels. I know some people are a little bit confused sometimes, but you don't connect with them in the same way. I guess. I don't know. You can Google it. But let's just see what your powers are. There we go. Oh, missing one here. Let's see, we're missing a card here. There we go. So for number one, this is your power, the Ace of Swords. For the Ace of Swords, I feel like you're able to manifest things. You're able to manifest positive energy. That is your superpower for sure. You also have a black crow, so maybe you are even able to use the wisdom of crows in your spirituality. The Five of Pentacles, this is how to embrace your fully witchiness, your fully spirituality, your mystic being as you are. This is how to embrace it. Is the Five of Pentacles. It's kind of like about, giving and receiving. So whatever you give in is what you can receive, Witchiness and like using magic and potions and all that stuff. Whatever you do to somebody else, you have to remember you will get it back 3 times worse. Like if it's negative or positive, whatever it is, whatever you give, you get 3 times back. That's just how the universe works. So like work to embrace it, it's like working on giving and receiving, As much as you give, you have to be able to accept what you get in return, kind of vibe. Then you have the strength. Strength is how to practice. So maybe strength is like believing that you have courage, believing in your pride, like gaining your pride, like have strength, like release any negativity, release any anxieties, release any stresses that may be holding you back from how you practice and how you use your powers, sort of thing. Then the Wheel of Fortune, this is how to gain your knowledge. So I'm feeling like the way you're going to gain your knowledge is just by luck. Just taking a chance, just trying it, and if it may come to you, it may not. I just feel that for you, The Wheel of Fortune, I also feel like um, things are just going to change for you, I feel like that they're kind of just telling you like things are just changing. Maybe your knowledge will change. Maybe you'll start on one path and then decide that's not really the path for you, and it will change to like something else. Maybe you'll go through different cycles is what I'm saying until you find the right one that works for you. Then you have the Two of Pentacles. With the Two of Pentacles, this is how you can be of service to other people. So I feel like being able to adapt to different scenarios, being able to adapt to different, different cultures and backgrounds and sort of thing, will really help people if you can do that sort of thing, Like multitasking into different areas seems to be something that will be a service to others from you. That's what I got. You're welcome. If there's nobody who's next, I think I'm gonna close for the night, and I will be back tomorrow for, Tarot Thursday. Thank you everybody for coming. Thank you, Miss Moonlight. Thank you, Anj, and everybody who is here. Oh, you're gonna be able to do the magic 8 ball? Ooh, cool. That'll be something new for tomorrow. So if you want to come back tomorrow, you can try to see what the 8 ball says for you. Yeah, so you can follow me on Instagram, Twitter, and Discord. I don't know why I forgot. But anyways, I wish everyone a good night, and I'll see you all tomorrow. Bye!